toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kent Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Blue Devils will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Appalachian State's offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how... keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh my gosh.
Off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. To the air, it's Beebe. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Well, and after that running play, this is now a critical third down here for the offense. You just got an interception. You've got to pay this thing off. You've got to find a way to cap this drive off and score some points. So this third down right here is massive.
right through his hand. Had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship. And
oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really nice 1st down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Beebe. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Allen. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. He's really close to that first down marker. But him just a bit short. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Lawson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Let's go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
Good, buddy.
And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up 14 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
How about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
To the air, it's Beebe. They're working that left side. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. See if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25. Wants to throw on third. Finds his tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Touchdown!
Are we not going to cover it?
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Like, what would...
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at his 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Why are the balls not
Yeah,
off?
at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Going to swing it on second down. The quick out. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker is Allen. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tight end now in motion. Just keeps swinging it. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Connection to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Across the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And on that situation, on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Big smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Into the end zone.
Catch the ball. Catch the ball.
As he was going for 6 right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep.
Hold up.
4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive.
Dude, oh my God.
And
Oh,
they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
And that's the world we live in.
I can't
You want to
handle
be
it.
aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the...
And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page
Run the
for
ball
this
2
big down.
yards.
He'll field it close to the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. Just making a
Nobody
play,
fumbled.
getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nobody fumbled.
And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the end zone. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tyler. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Callahan. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Lawson. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Dozier. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Gets it to the back. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he's dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Second down, he'll throw it. Close to the marker, it's Irvin. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Tyler. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're an offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Rush is on him. Going to try to get it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Off the RPO, complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job
I'm
by
not
the wide
sure it's
receiver
physically
getting open
possible
on that
that I can
slant
force
route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To the air on first down.
Oh, God.
Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play is over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
To the air on second down. Going for it all. He's got it along the sideline.
That was a dime.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, he was putting
Wow,
up big
that
numbers
was a
coming
dime.
into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the ground, he's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away.
This
Count on
one
your
took some
defense,
doing.
not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Quick strike complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Fires to the right. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock.
Brings up second down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to throw, it's Dobbs. Fires to the wideout. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up the drive. And the defense got it. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects every